The Ministry of Finance says Bank Negara has taken appropriate actions in a probe into financial institutions involved in the 1MDB scandal. The statement was made in response to a question by PJ Utara MP Tony Phua about whether any actions had been taken against two M-Bank officers. Joanna Yu, said to be Jolo's primary contact at M-Bank, and Group MD Chia Teck Kwang, who is alleged to have personally handled an account linked to 1MDB related transfers. In its reply, the MOF said that the central bank has undertaken investigations on the financial institutions under the Financial Services Act, Islamic Financial Services Act, and Anti-Money Laundering Act. However, the ministry did not say what those actions were, nor did it mention Yu and Chia by name. Last year, Bank Negara slapped M-Bank with a fine of nearly 54 million ringgit over non-compliance of certain regulations, which many have linked to the 1MDB case. Minister in PM's department, Datuk Paul Loh, told Parliament today that the MACC would not consider a person clean just because he or she returned a bribe. Loh explained that there is no provision under the MACC Act to clear that person of corruption in that scenario. Under the law, any form of inducement, including cash, shares, properties and watches, would be considered a bribe. According to Loh, the MACC has seized and frozen nearly 172 million ringgit in bribes to government and government-linked company staff since 2014. The anti-graft agency also nabbed over 1,000 officials for corruption and money laundering. The bulk of the money, some 113 million ringgit, was confiscated in 2014. In 2015, the figure shrank to about 31 million ringgit, and from January to September this year, the sum seized went down to almost 28 million ringgit. UNICEF Malaysia Berhad Chairman and Group MD John Chia has raised his stake in the company to about 26%. Chia bought 215,000 shares in the semiconductor manufacturer on the open market last Friday. He now has roughly 191.5 million shares in the company. The move came after UNICEF announced its third quarter financials last Thursday. Its third quarter net profit dropped 4% to some 39 million ringgit. Revenue was also down, falling 2% to 322 million ringgit. It declared a tax-free dividend of 3.5 cents a share. It's a poor quarter for PIE Industrial Berhad. Net profit for the third quarter plunged by 67% to 4.6 million ringgit due to lower revenue and margin of product mix. Revenue fell by nearly 15% to 130.2 million ringgit due to lower demand from its customers for electronics manufacturing activities and raw wire and cable products. Meanwhile, from January to September this year, PIE's cumulative net profit slumped by 62% to 12.8 million ringgit, while revenue slipped by nearly 4% to 386 million ringgit. Going forward, PIE sees a grim outlook with low visibility of global economic recovery and delay of significant orders, which will affect shipments to its customers in the second half of this year. The implementation of minimum wage and higher demand for skillful operators will also pose a major challenge to its profit performance. Nevertheless, PIE anticipates a flat performance for FY 2016. Independent advisor Mercury Securities Sdn Berhad is recommending that shareholders of Malaysia Packaging Industry Berhad or MACC accept a new takeover offer by Japan's Taisei Lamic Co Limited. This is after Taisei Lamic upped its offer by 35 cents per share to 1 ringgit per share. Mercury Securities believes that the offer is not fair as it is still lower than the value of the offer shares. However, it says the offer is reasonable as shareholders can exit their investment in MACC shares, which until recently had never been traded above 1 ringgit in the past 10 years. Taisei Lamic triggered the MGO in July after it bought a 55% stake in MACC from Toyo Seikan Co Limited at 16.6 cents per share.